Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go.
Before, I ain't the one. I would never turn down no motherfucking Canelo. Y'all know what it is. I ain't never turning my money down. Before, I ain't the one. I would never turn down no motherfucking Canelo. Y'all know what it is. I ain't never turning my money down.
Hey, it's the Empire, Boxing Empire, Backshore Boxing. Nah, man, you guys heard the audio, man. Jamel Charlo said that Jamal ducked Canelo Alvarez, man, and that he would have fought Canelo Alvarez. He would have never ducked the guy. Now, this is really big news, man. I remember people were covering this fight with Canelo Alvarez and Jamal Charlo. The understanding was Jamal was Canelo's mandatory, and Canelo vacated his title. But apparently, according to Jamel Charlo, Oscar De La Hoya reached out to Jamal and they wanted to make the fight, but Jamal turned it down. Now, this is like I said, it's wild stuff because it's conflicting. It doesn't make too much sense because, like I said, Canelo Alvarez vacated the title, so maybe they didn't accept whatever offer they gave Jamal Charlo. Maybe it wasn't that much, but that's still not the point. The point of the matter is he didn't take the fight. That's what really matters at the end of the day. Because if you feel like you can beat a guy, all you gotta do is beat him, and then you the guy, you the man. And Jamal Charlo, you know, if you're an African American fighter, you're gonna need a dancing partner. And most of the times, to become a star, you're gonna have to fight a non-African American. It's facts. I never seen, at least recently, two black fighters fight each other and then they become superstars off that fight. It's extremely rare. It barely happens. You know, last time I can remember something like that was Muhammad Ali versus Joe Frazier. But that's the heavyweight division. It's sort of different. It's a different dynamic up there because a lot of these non-blacks can't really get titles at the heavyweight division. You know, Andy Ruiz was the first Mexican heavyweight champion. It's just some people are built differently. You know, the Hispanics, at least in America, the Mexican Hispanics, they're usually shorter. They have a shorter build to them. They don't really get too tall. They don't, you know, they're just smaller. Same thing with Asian fighters. Great fighters, smaller fighters, and they have titles in the lower weight divisions because that's how they naturally build. Nothing racial there. Nothing racial. It's just facts. It's facts. Now, that being said, man, Jamal Charlo would have been a star if he would have got past Canelo Alvarez. And Jamel is staying back. He said, I would have never ducked that fight. You know, sometimes you're going to have to take a chance in boxing. If you lose to Canelo, you lose to Canelo. It's not a big deal, you know, especially if it's a close fight. You know, we see what happened with Triple G and Canelo fought. A lot of people were writing for Triple G and they thought he won the first fight. But, you know, the second fight, Canelo clearly won that fight, in my opinion. I don't think that was a close fight at all. But the fact is, you're going to have to take that chance to become a star. Canelo did it when he fought Floyd. Right, Pacquiao did it when he fought Oscar De La Hoya. You're gonna have to. Floyd Mayweather did it when he fought Oscar De La Hoya. You're gonna have to take a chance, right? And yeah, man, Jamal, he should have took that fight if that's true of what Jamel is saying. And we're gonna see how this whole thing unfolds, man. Now Jamel was extremely emotional when he made that post, so maybe he was just saying stuff to get under Jamal's skin. But I haven't seen Jamal even talk about it. So he didn't confirm nor deny it. And we all know what that means. If someone confirms nor denies something, it most likely was true. So we're going to see how this whole thing folds out, man. We're going to see how Jamal, if he comes out and says something about it, or if it just, you know, it's just another day and he did, you know, no one talks about it. But yeah, I mean, Jamel got real personal. When we say something like that, that's a big deal. That's not a small matter at all. I mean, fighting Canelo Alvarez, that's the biggest fight in boxing if that happens. There's very few fights that can elevate Canelo to another level too. I think that's actually beneficial for both Canelo and Jamal. A lot of people, when they win a big fight and they carry that for a long time. They get one big win and they can live off that win for a couple years, right? Triple G and Canelo fighting, you know, and when Canelo beat him, he could live off that win for a couple years. And when he beat Kovalev, he could win. Usually these fighters, they get a big win like that, and then they can ride that win for a couple years. So, you know, Canelo Alvarez could have beat someone like a Jamal Charlo, and he could have lived out that win for a while, you know, because that's a big deal. So we're gonna see how this whole thing unfolds, man. I mean, Jamal Charlo has been saying he wants to go to 168 and to fight for the WBC title. They recently gave Canelo the option to fight for it, so we're gonna see what happens there. Yeah, man. But Jamal, I mean, at this point in his career, he's gonna be fighting in between 160 and 168. I mean, the guy is extremely accomplished, so we're gonna see how his career goes from here. But it's wild stuff from Jermell Charlo, man. We're gonna see how the whole thing plays out with him, with each other. You know, it's just wild, man. Wild stuff. Family drama is the worst drama, man. I mean, they know what hits below the belt, and Jermell knows Jamal's buttons. That's his brother. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about it, though, man. Jermell says that Jamal ducked Canelo Alvarez, man. Jamal didn't even respond with anything, didn't acknowledge it, didn't say nothing. Let me know how you guys feel about it, though. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Peace.
speed.
I'm not gonna be superstitious. It's not bad luck, it's good luck. I went in, okay? I was hitting jackpot after jackpot after jackpot. You know, from little kids' world, man, I was making it rain them tickets, boy. You know what I'm saying? Them tickets was raining. I got to get the biggest toy I wanted to get at the end of the day. It was banging, man. So everybody enjoy your Friday the 13th.
You already know what it is. The champ is coming to Brooklyn, baby. Coming to Brooklyn. We back. And still, Saturday night. And still, the champ, baby. One time.
reporters write about? Fighters used to spit in each other's faces. Fighters used to throw punches at conferences. Fighters used to fight before the fight. A lot of used to happen back in the day. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Y'all just can't stop typing and writing and making articles about that and being on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram about that. Ask Keith Thurman what he care about. I don't give a I don't give a I don't ever I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight. Anybody who run their mouth don't throw punches. Punchers throw punches. The fight happens in the ring.